What is up, everybody? Obesity Prime here, and today's video is completely different. I know it's not League, but like I've said throughout my channel, on certain videos, I do enjoy playing other games that interest me, and this Outriders demo I found interesting, so I thought I'd download it, give it a shot, and kind of give you basically a run through of my experience and what I thought of this game. It's literally about 4 hours worth of content, honestly, if you just want to power through it. Nevertheless, it was still pretty interesting. I found it a little, I found it fun. I guess I just need more time and more from the game. Now, since it's a demo, I do understand that they're not going to put everything the game has to offer out, so keep that in mind while you're testing this game out. It's basically like Tom Clancy's Division and Warframe had a baby. It's a shooter-looter type game. The longevity of the game I do kind of question, but then again, it's Square Enix, so I think they do pretty well when it comes to creating games. So like I said, this will be a quick run through, so without further ado, let's hop into this so you guys can see what this game's all about.
For my next trick, I'll make you disappear. Now you see me, now you don't.
Alright, so here we are. Once you go through the loading screen where it has all that cinematic shit going on, you get to your character creation. Now, the big thing that I always have with fucking games that do this type of shit is the limitation they put on character creation. Look at the variety we have here. Oh my god. Square Enix, you outdid yourself here. Wrong. What is this bullshit? This is like a 2020 game, 2021 game, and this is the character creation that you give us. That's unsatisfactory. I hate this type of shit. It's crazy that games in the past, for example, ESO Online, offer so much customization, and yet newer games are offering bullshit like this. It is not that hard. People like to customize their characters to look unique. We don't like them all to look the fucking same. So yeah, to say the very least, I'm always disappointed in this section of the games. Same kind of thing with New World as well. I don't know why it's so hard, but apparently it is to offer good customization with character development. Alright, so yeah, so I just quickly run through this and create my character. So let's see what they have to offer. Not much, so I decided to make a character that kind of basically looks like me. I mean, just take the scar off and that's basically what I look like, guys. Then we move into the hairs. Not too bad. Also, you can't rotate the camera, so you can't see what it looks like on the back. At least I didn't figure out. Oh, it says right there, rotate character. Guess I'm dumb. I wasn't reading the bottom part of this. You'll see me struggling with a lot of the UI just because I'm not. It's a new game. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But I was digging the dreadlocks. It looks very Outrider-like to me. I just couldn't decide on the beard. And you have a couple colors to choose from. Very nice. Alright, so let's fast forward to the end result for you. And that was pretty much it. There's our guy. Not gonna put that shitty name in there. Sorry if you have that name. But we're gonna go with it, Mr. Obesity Prime. And we're gonna get this shit started. Alright, so there is some cinematic scenes that go on. There's actually a lot, but I just cut through them all because this video would be like 2 hours. And I don't want to make you guys sit through this that long. So you start off like basically any other game is you learn the controls and shit like that. So at this point, my character walks all the way up the hill, listen to this guy talk and shit, and then we start getting into things that you can try out. For example, like you get to the how to use your guns, as if no one knows how. Look at your boy going for them headshots. Gotta conserve that mana here, but just one shot. Get out my face, boy. Oh, that scared me a little bit. I thought they were gonna fire back at me and shit, but apparently not. And then we go through some more talking and shit. Eventually we get to this part. This is kind of where the tragedy kicks into place. Before this, they're looking for some kind of signal that's being broadcasted, and then this guy gets it right in the mouth.
Choke on your own spit, dude?
It's nothing, I'm good.
Must be that COVID-19. This is how it started, guys. But then you know your hero always has to venture off and figure out what's going on. So that's pretty much what he does. Just run through a little hallway. Well, not a hallway. You run through a little pathway, and you find you face off against the first boss. I guess that's what you could call it. Not really, but your first encounter with combat.
Tanner, got eyes on the probe.
So yeah, he's gonna run down there and get his ass beat.
Heading in.
Well, I got my ass beat. Not really, but oh my god! Scary. Oh my god! I was like, okay, I gotta roll. Okay, like learning these controls takes a little time for me, cause I'm not used to using those. Cause I play League a lot. I got one dodge in, I was like, oh, this is easy, and then he smacks the shit out of me. And then I was like, what the fuck? Okay, get out of my face. We move on. So more cinematic shit, and now my guy, this was a scary spot for me, and also pissed me off at the same time. So I was mad and pissed off, and you're about to see why. So basically I had to run back to the caravan or whatever, dodging the storm bolts. And your character can't jump in this game. You have to press control to like walk over things or to climb up them. Not sure why I dodged there. Now this part right here pissed me off. I don't know if it's part of the game to hold you there, but my guy would not climb over this, and I get struck by a lightning bolt. I was like, what the fuck? Maybe I can climb up this. No, I can't climb up that. Where the fuck do I go? Like, and now he finally climbs over it, and I get smacked with some more lightning bolts. In, out, in, out. That's that league dodging coming in handy. So we get back to the fucking, what's it called? The camp. They see we're infected. Some more cinematic bullshit. This guy right here is a fucking douche.
See to them. Hurry! No, stop. They're contaminated. We contain them. That's an order.
You always were an asshole.
Look around you. We got men and women in need of medical attention. Now get your asses in gear and do the right thing, or I'm gonna have to. No! Contain this. Now. Burn the fucking bodies.
They don't hold back with the F-bombs in this game. So now at this point you have to fuck everyone up. It's pretty much what I do. Learning the controls, how you can like hide behind things with spacebar. You hold them to like run to another spot. You can shoot over this thing and whatnot. They just unloading my clip on full. It's like, fuck this. Like, why am I not getting behind this damn thing? So one thing I learned with the Q, so Q is how you switch your weapon, so I finally able to get behind the fucking thing. If you tap Q, you switch to your other primary weapon, so you see I have two over there, and if you hold Q, you pull out your pistol. So there's going to be a couple points where I'm struggling with this, because I didn't know that. And with weapons, you can like equip them on and shit like that. So this is the inventory and stuff, just a quick look. I spent some time trying to figure out how to dismantle this shit. Again, me being an idiot, because it shows down right at the bottom corner. Press delete to dismantle. Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention to that. I Thought it'd be simpler, but guess not. They explode when you get a good shot off on them. Up there is your map. You see the red dots where they are. The stars, pretty much the main quest line, I would assume. And again, can't jump over shit. Next we'll come up with, what is it? A melee strike. Press F. Feels pretty weak right here, but once you become your altered, that's what they call your class. It's actually pretty good, so we'll see that. And when you kill guys, you pick up ammo, so that's a good thing. Plus there's crates on the ground that refuel your ammo as well. So here it's teaching me about melee, like I said earlier. I was like, oh, okay, let me try this. I see that it's weak as fuck. I gotta hit this guy like 10 times to kill it, so I was like, fuck it. And here's the second boss, sorta. I was like, let me smack this fool with my gun for being a bitch. And that's pretty much the end of that cutscene, so we move on to the next.
Do the right thing. Call it in. Postpone the fucking landing.
That stupid ass scream. I thought he was on fire, that's maybe. So at this point, she saves you, she takes you and puts you into a cryo state, and then about 30 something years goes by and you finally get out. These douchebags find you, they put you in a truck, drive you around, talking shit to you, and then they eventually throw you off into this wasteland, which is right here. And this is the part where you essentially pick your class. Like that, throw my ass on the ground. So once this shit ends, we'll go through the classes real quick. They only have 4. So apparently the planet's plagued by these storms, so they always come and shit. That's why you see it again.
Fuck me.
Run, you bitch! Yes. I was like, he's free. Get out of there. Whoa, what the fuck was that? And then, boom, he's done. I was like, well, that's the end of the demo, guys. It was we had a good run. But that's all I have to offer for you. Alright, so like I said, here's where you pick your classes. They'll give you a brief info. So you got your Technomancer, long-range support gadgets, Pyromancer, medium-range conjurer fire. Your boy went with the Trickster, you already know me, close-range hit and run, space-time, and then you have your Devastator, which is like your close-range tank and stuff like that. So the way that you heal in this game is based on your class and what their class is. So like, as you can see from the little thing, as a Trickster, each enemy you kill close range heals you and grants you a shield. So I have to kill someone, I get healed and a shield. Pretty nice. So let's see what else. Everyone else is Technomancer. You will recover a portion of the damage you deal as health. And normally I like sniper rifles and stuff, so I was considering maybe going him. And then Pyromancers is whenever enemies marked by your skills are killed, so you have to, I guess, use your skills a lot and kill them. I was like, nah. And then recover health from slain enemies that stand too close. So it's kind of similar to the Tricksters as well, but I was going to play this regardless. It's got some cool skills. We'll go over those as we get further into the game, so I picked that shit. Let's get this done. So then you end up picking up a sniper rifle. At least maybe you pick one up. I was like, oh hell yeah, this is the gun I want. Bam! Sniping fools. That's my jam. And now you're what is called altered. As you see, I got my skills down there. Number 1, it's pretty sick. Long ass cooldown, but as you progress, the armor and items you get modify your skills. So that's my new melee attack. So 2 kills them, and it's really nice. So you could pull off a nice combo. You F to slow down time. That's pretty much what he does. The Trickster is like warps time, so he slows them down. And there's my... Oh, that was pretty sick. I was like, oh shit, what are these bombs? But yeah, it's a long ass cooldown. Progress through this thing. Fuckers throwing frags at me the whole damn time. And then if you run and press F, that's the combo, baby. If you run, he does like a ground slam, and it slows people down in that area. And then, like I said, you just hit them with F, it slows them down, and you could just get an easy headshot. I'll do it a couple more times. I wasn't close enough for that one. Fuck. And then I had no ammo. I was like, fuck. So these are the boxes I was talking about. Restock your ammo and stuff like that. There's a lot of them. But there's also chests that look like that too. Hey-ya! Bitch! And as you saw, I healed. I got a little shield. It's that blue thing over in the right above my name. So yeah, weapons, armor, they get special stats and stuff like that. Like one of the sniper rifles I get has leech life, so as long as I'm shooting them and hitting them, I can absorb some HP. I have a variety of weapons and stuff. And then I leveled up. You gain some health, ability power, and a new skill. Slow trap is pretty cool too. It's like Neo when he stops all the bullets and shit, but like in a little sphere, as you can see from the little image right there. It shows you what your skill can do. And those that are inside the sphere are slown, so they move real slow. It slows down all the bullets and projectiles and stuff like that. Eventually we meet back up with Shira, that bitch that we saw earlier. Like I said, 30 years has passed, so she's old and shit. So it's nice that the inventory shows you like what the stats are when you swap them out. And then you have your resources down there. So scraps, leather, iron, and I forgot what the blue shit is right there. But yeah, that's what helps you like supposedly craft. So crafting is not available in the demo, so it's a little disappointing. But the good thing is that I forgot to mention is that all the armor, XP, resources that you get during this demo will transfer over to the main game when it comes out in April, I believe, for 25, like 2 months from now. There is no, what is it, like world chat, so you don't really talk to people, even though you can group with people up to 3 and stuff like that. This is the map. This is basically the demo map that you're working with. You do get skill tree, and you have 3 things that you can go into. So for Trickster, you have Assassin, Harbinger, and Reaver. Each one has their own kind of unique things, whether you want to deal more damage with melee, whether you want to do more ability damage, or if you want to be more disruptive and like tanky and shit like that. Didn't go through them all because obviously I was not going to get to them all. The max level you can get during this demo, I believe, is 7, which gets you 2 points into your skill tree. Nothing at all. So yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about this if you wanted to test it out. I mean, if you want to look at them all, it's pretty cool and stuff like that. Yeah, as far as the game goes, you only get to level 7. At least that's where it took away my XP bar and stuff like that. You have what is called world level, I believe, world something. It's basically the difficulty of the enemies that you face off against. Obviously, if it's higher, you get better loot and shit like that, but obviously, again, the enemies are much harder to kill and stronger. I go to save Jacob or whatever is Jacob, and yeah, I'm not sure why I'm getting shot so much. I'm just standing there. Busted out the shotgun. We're gonna see some new abilities and stuff like that. And there it is, number 2. So you can see the bullets are slowed down right there. It's a good like little protection shield. It lasts pretty long too. It's the first time using it, so I used it totally wrong like an idiot. And I'm just over here getting fucked up. But I went out there and boom. Heal up, get a shield. And I don't know if you could see it on my HP bar, but there's a little white line. You don't heal over that part unless you're underneath it. You'll see. Hopefully. So I'm trying to switch to my fucking weapon, but like I said, the you have to tap Q instead of holding it. I ended up pulling out my fucking pistols. And then I waste my skill like an idiot. Then I go back to the combo, but I miss. Shoot him in the back with a shotgun shell. There we go. Let's use a lot better here. These guys have like armor and shit on them. I finally made it back to my sniper rifle. Boy, get out of my face. Combo's too clean. And you press E to interact with things. You press E, you tap E to pick up stuff, or you hold E to equip it if it's something that's strong. So as you can see here, the weapons then, as they go up, get better type of bonuses. So this one's crit damage, this is weapon life leech, and the other one's armor piercing. So here we speed up a lot through the game and stuff like that. I skipped over a lot of the bosses. There's only 2 bosses. The first one's really hard, but I sped through pretty much the quest and stuff like that to get to this point where I pick up the sickest fucking pistol, and that is the Outlaw. It's right there in the bottom left corner. Eventually I'll get to it, but I picked this shit up. There it is. Space Cowboy, not the Outlaw. Space Cowboy, revolver. Whoo-hoo! And pistols have unlimited ammo. So you're about to see me run out here and just straight up cap on these fools. So you get gifts when you reach the next world's tier. As you can see, I end up getting a lot of like ammo and shit. And you can pick which one you want to be on, and it tells you what you're going to go through. So the next skill that you get is your blink. You can teleport to people. Let's see here. So I'm more modded out here. Not greatly, but and then if you look at the resources, I've gathered resources and stuff like that. My sniper rifle has toxic bullets, so it poisons them and shit like that. It's nice. I start with my rifle here just because they're so far away, and then I switch over and we start capping fools. And he's like slinging from the hip like a cowboy. It's pretty sick. And pretty much from here, it's just, yeah, showcasing the combat and stuff like that. Nothing too crazy. So. Guys do have armor and, like, helmets and shit. So there's the blink. You pop behind him, you hit him with the nap, you unload a clip on him, move on to the next. Ooh! I was like, holy shit, this is sick right here. It's like, why is this fucker dying? That crit damage is so nice. Who the fuck is shooting me? So right now I'm below that health point, and as you saw, I'll gain some health. As long as you're below that, you will heal. If you're above it, you won't naturally heal. Look at that. Right back to full health. That's what resources look like. At least the iron and stuff, you can harvest those for materials, and they fly on the ground. Make sure you pick them up. Sometimes you can miss them. There's too many buttholes in the way, so I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. Let's do this. Boom! Space Cowboy! Here we are at final stage. I'm pretty comfortable with it now, so we're going to see me macking on these kids. Somehow the wall blocked that shot. And yeah, I'll just let the gameplay run out a little bit, but pretty much that's the game. Like I said, this is a demo, so don't expect like to see everything the game has to offer. Obviously, you know, there's plenty more that they could come out with by the time the game releases, and of course, new updates and stuff like that. So always keep that in mind. And if you like the game, you can always check it out on their website. It's called Outriders. I'm not sure on the website or anything like that. Just type in Outriders, you'll find it. And yeah, it comes out in about 2 months. And I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. Just want to give you a heads up. Later on, there will be other types of games as they come out, and I'm interested in those in certain games coming out. So even though I still love Shaco and playing League of Legends, I still like playing other games as well. So that's something that I will try to incorporate in this channel as well in the future, as like I said, the new games come out. Hopefully, I mean, you know, these games take fucking years to come out. So with that being said, guys, enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll see you on the next one, which will be a Shaco video. So cheers, guys.